Queen Bess is just so fun on this map. And I bought myself a good deal of Fell Bats to deal with Furies if he decides to summon them. So we should be fine on that front. Queen Bess is going to park right over here, same place as usual. Then we're going to grab these guys, give them the guard mode action. Nice, nice. Give them the hotkey action. Very good. Very good. And we're just going to do exactly the same thing. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? Literally the same thing. All right. This is it. Good luck, have fun. I honestly, I don't know what they can do against this build. It's pretty good. Like, you have to dive these deck gunners if you want to win, but they're not exactly an easy target. I feel like they're fairly difficult to dislodge. All right, there we go. Get the classic gun formation going. Now remember, guys, pro tip. Some may believe that CA hates aquatics on their maps. Did you know this map has aquatics? Boom, look at that. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at that. Shallow water. There's a tiny little puddle right here where depth guard will reign. Amazing, isn't it? Now for him, he's brought an Exalted Bloodthirster. He's pretty scary. But unfortunately for him, I can summon some Fellbats. And these guys will be great. They're going to be blocking up all of his flyers as much as possible. Hopefully buy some space for our guns to do well. Queen Bess, wrong target, firing at the Bloodthirster. Tiny bit of a misplay there, losing the ammunition, but it's okay. And he's bought mostly Marauders, which means I want to counter it with Sirens. Sirens are a great option against them. Yeah, Vampire Coast home advantage, indeed. Indeed, they love it. Alright, here we go. Bloodthirster time. How are we going to deal with them? We can wait for him to get a bit close. Single volley from my deck gunners will do a number to him. Funnily enough, Furies take a long time getting down from this hill. So if you do want to deal with them, if you do want to deal with the good old Furies coming in, while they're taking their time to get down the hill, you can get a pretty nice positioning with your Fellbats to block them. So there's a little bit of that action going on. And it looks like he's going for a Khorne hero of some sort over here. An Exalted. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll see how that plays out. For now, we're just going to hold fire on the Queen Bess. Good old Bessie doesn't want to be too aggressive just yet. And then we just sort of park and wait. See where he decides to go, counter summon as much as we can. This case is going to go Bloodletters. So I want to get another spawn. And by spawn, I mean Animated Hulk. And then the deck gunners are just going to give this guy some pain. Yeah, he's not gonna be very happy about facing these deck gunners. We have a lot of time to trade up in this area. And yeah, look at that. His lord just suffering. Absolute suffering. We got a couple Furies coming in too. I'm gonna save up for a big ol' Fellbat summon. Get those guys to intercept. And then we're just gonna keep poking away here. These deck gunners are doing great. He's gonna get his lord a tiny bit too close. I would not recommend that, good sir. Because if we give him a little bit of a right click and fire, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's not a lot of HP. That's a pretty big HP loss. Oh boy, the poor guy. Now he is still at half HP. He does still have a little bit of gusto in him. He's actually gonna go all in on this hard flank over here. Might do well for him. We'll see. Queen Bess will just keep on firing for now, though. Is he going for the best kill? Is that what he's doing? I'm not entirely sure. Queen Bess, you know what? Just gonna desummon that. Gonna desummon that and make his life hard. Let's see. Whoops. Deck gunners accidentally pointing the wrong way. My bad. Okay, nice. So now we're not out of the weeds just yet. He went for a very hard flank over here, and that will cause us a few problems. We do also need to kill off these guys over here. Our Sirens are in a little bit of a sketchy position. Thankfully, the Bloodletters are going down. I think we'll still mostly be fine, but we do need to clear this point as soon as humanly possible. That may be a little bit more difficult than you'd expect. As for his bats, it looks like they are going down. These doggos shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yeah, it's just all hands on deck to capture this point as soon as possible. After that, we should more or less be fine. Dogs will route to the Sirens, no problem. And then I believe, yeah, let's just get a pistol mob over here. There we go. And then as long as our deck gunners get good value, I think we're fine. I think we're totally fine. There we go. The dogs are routed. Nice. Now he is going to capture this point. That does make things a little bit scary for us here. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm going to pull some of my Hulks towards the middle. I actually need to get these points captured as soon as possible, because I really am lacking on the capture weight. So we definitely want that. Let's see if we can go and kill off his Lord too while we're at it. And then our guns are just going to try and get these guys killed. There we go. Very nice. Hulks can kill off that hero. And then bats need to kill off those flesh hounds as soon as we can. We definitely don't want to be dealing with flesh hounds. And then over here, yeah, we just start summoning in the zombies. Yeah, we really have to capture quickly though. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about our capture weight scenario. We're really sort of lacking on that right now. Over here, it's going a little bit better, thankfully. Looks like a lot of these guys are starting to rout, which is good. But and you know, we might straight up army wipe them here, but I'm a little bit wary. I'm a little bit wary. We really need to get these points held down. Those corn heroes too, I believe they have really good capture weight, which is helping them out a lot. Yeah, no, this might be bad. This might be bad. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, another big heal on these guys. We want them as healthy as possible. There we go. There's most of the flesh hounds down finally. Yeah, no, I gotta get on these points yesterday. Okay, there we go. Those guys are pulling on in the middle. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. This guy's about to rout off, which is good. Yeah, he might go for the Helm's Deep on this point. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends on how quickly these capture. Oh man, my Lord should have been there way earlier. Let's see. Looks like he killed my Furies too. That's unfortunate. At least that guy's down. At least his heroes are down, and we do have the middle capture point. Come on, come on. So close. So close. I think we have to do a triple cap, but it is like the most lenient triple cap we've ever seen in our lives. So we just gotta push forwards there with our zombies, and we'll be good to go. Let's see, 600 points. Oh, geez, that's so close. So he is at. So I can. Yeah, we need a triple cap. Well, let's start marching over there. This is awkward. This is real awkward. Yeah, because it is not fast. We will not be triple capping very quickly here today. But we gotta. So let's get a few of these guys, park them over there, and then grab these deck gunners. And you know what? You're dead to me. I don't need you guys. I don't think they'll really help me hold anytime soon. Then we go over here, and then we're gonna summon a bomber, and we're gonna summon a Cyrene, and then we're gonna summon a Fellbat. Fellbats are great against the Furies of Khorne, so that should be fine. Gonna position these guys like so. Get the best concave possible. If he does decide to go for this point, that's more or less suicide. This zombie's transitioning purely so that he can defend the middle, so that the guys here can push a little bit better. Should be good. Should be good. The slow march begins, guys. The slow march begins. Let's grab another Fellbat summon. I really want to win that air fight. And the more money he spends on the air fight, the better. Don't stop. Here we go. It's the slowest faction ever. The double cap was a nice play on his part. Not gonna lie. But I think as long as I keep summoning in these bats, I think he runs into some issues. Because the bats will surely kill all of his flyers, right? I'm pretty sure. I didn't really look at the last bats that I summoned, but I feel like they should be fine. This is like the most unoptimal place in the world to move into to fight right now. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Sirens want to start getting on in. Looks like the bats are doing okay enough. And then Exalted Bloodletters. Wow, okay. This guy's not joking around, man. He's not joking around at all. Exalted Bloodletters are a pain for me to deal with. Thankfully, we do just have sheer weight of numbers. And I think some animated Hulk action here will do well. Looks like my bats are doing okay. Very nice. Those guys are going down, and he might lose his Lord. If he does, we're totally fine. These deck gunners are just going to park over here now that they are finally in range of something. And then these handguns are going to get into position. Now, thankfully, the aquatics on the transfer here is going to make it where we don't get slowed down. Very big win on the aquatics today. And it looks like his Lord is dying, so that helps me a million. Next, I just have to get a little bit more capture weight over there. And then make sure that he doesn't steal my points. And then we'll be just fine. All right, Sirens are getting in there. I want to get this fight going as soon as possible. Bloodletters are a little bit scary, so I'm going to ignore them. And then get a charge with my Depth Guard. There we go. Marauders of Khorne, they will suffer to the Fellbat Swarm fairly well. Huge, huge charge on the Depth Guard. Oh my gosh. That is Value City if I've ever seen it. And now he's going to be starting to divert and try and capture other points. This is fine for me, as I do have some guys there to sort of help defend. Those dogs should not be too scary, except these guys have skirmish mode for whatever reason. CA, why? Why do they have skirmish mode? We may never know. But the Bloodletters are definitely dead over there, so that's a huge win for me. He basically has no more units. All I gotta do is defend this area. And what can we do for that? Transition all of my range units extremely slowly. This could be a little bit scary, honestly. If he does manage to take that very quickly, that could be a little bit bad. I think all my bats have to get there as soon as possible. And then all the animated Hulks have to get there as soon as possible. This area is definitely hunkered down and is not dying. So all of these guys want to make the transition now. In fact, I'm going to grab these Sirens and then desummon them, because I don't need them anymore. They need to be elsewhere. You all need to be elsewhere. I thought I had kept 2 units over here to help defend, but unfortunately we're going to have to do it this way. And the Sirens are going to have to sort of hard carry on that flank point. All the Fellbats are going to get there soon enough, though. Thankfully for me. These guys can sort of pop away at them. Get another unit of deck gunners to deal with those Furies. Then we should be good to go. There we go. This one's hunkered down. We can hunker down the middle with these guys. Get the guns in position. Get those guys firing into melee, just because they'll do a little bit more damage. And then we might be okay. There we go. And then, you know, I'm going to desummon these guys. I don't need them. For whatever reason, these guys come back with skirmish mode. CA. CA, why do my summoned units have skirmish mode? We may never know. We may never know. But all right, we can get there, and then we have 3 minutes to retake that point. So that's not too much of an issue. This area's more than well enough defended. We'll have Sirens coming on in pretty heavy numbers in a second. Fellbats can kill the Furies, and then I can just get another Siren summon, and we should be okay even if he captures it. Oh, thank goodness he left. Honestly, I thought he could have won it. Whew, all right, just a little bit of sweating. Just a little bit of sweating. I really thought I had 3 guns there. I guess I accidentally pulled too many.